From early on, the women of Chicago were never afraid to speak out. In the 1900s, women gained a whole new set of responsibilities after the Civil War ended, but still felt that they were being treated less than men due to the lack of rights and ability to vote. After years of protest and speaking out, they finally gained suffrage. But the fight did not stop there. To this day, the women of Chicago are fighting for a more equal, more fair society. Ratifying the Equal Right Amendment, ERA, guarantees that women can flourish with the same opportunities as men. We asked several women from Chicago about their thoughts on the ratification of the ERA.
Did you know that women are not in the Constitution?
I do know that the ERA has not technically been passed, right? There are states that haven't ratified it, and it's disappointing. It's upsetting in 2022 that legally on paper women are not afforded the same rights as men in this country.
I think that we're in a time right now that it should be evolved enough to involve women in the Constitution.
It's not surprising given the history.
One thing which I think was really crazy is that there's no female president that's ever been in USA, and that kind of like goes back to the Constitution and almost raises the question as though, are women important in US history?
Do you feel like you face gender inequality in Chicago or in various spaces in your life?
I feel very lucky to be a teacher because in this career field it is very female dominated. So I know that I'm being paid the same as my male counterparts as a teacher. I hate to say this, but I feel like because of the nature of my work, because I work with so many other women, I don't feel like I am targeted.
Like microaggressions, I guess, varying from the expectations people have of me to how I'm expected to present myself.
Sports and stuff, I feel like I've kind of like grown up where like being an athletic woman, like I still wouldn't compare to any of the guys type thing. Like I feel like people saw me like, oh, she's good, but like for a girl.
But I've seen something about like women in STEM, oftentimes they're sidelined.
What are your hopes for women in the future?
I just really hope that women have a seat at the table.
Would hope to see a female president at some point. Young females can feel empowered when they see women in these positions because then they see a mirror.
I just want a safer environment for women in general. I just want them to be who they are, to not have those barriers in their way, to dress how they want, to express the ideas that they want without somebody else coming in and saying, you can't do that.
Equal pay.
How do we help? Solutions to fight gender inequality. We need more women in power. Only 6% of Fortune 500 companies have women as CEOs, and in Chicago, women in management are outnumbered by men with a 3-to-2 ratio. Additionally, women of color only make up 1.2% of Fortune 500 CEOs. Having more women in positions of power will allow other women to feel empowered. Those women in positions of power will make women feel more represented and heard. We need equal pay. For every dollar a man receives, a woman earns an average of 70 to 90 cents according to UN data. Also, women are paid about 17% less than men according to the median earning data from the Census Current Population Survey in 2020. Achieving equal pay will help to shorten the gap between men and women. Finally, ratifying the Equal Rights Amendment will help to put women into the Constitution and ensure that there is no sex-based discrimination.
By working on this project, we were able to observe Chicago's history in the fight for gender equality while also hearing people's moving testimonials about their experiences with gender inequality. This project has given us motivation as there are still things to improve upon for the future. We need to create an equal society where people, no matter their gender identity, can feel safe, supported, and free. This project has also provided us hope, knowing that we have made progress. The Women's Suffrage Party of Cook County was an organization created in Chicago in 1912, dedicated to securing total political equality for women. That organization was one of the first feminist movements known in Chicago. Nowadays, more and more women are beginning to be seen in powerful leadership positions, and organizations like the ERA Coalition work tirelessly every day to further the fight against sex-based discrimination. Working on this project has allowed us to feel proud of how far we've come, and use that pride to motivate our dedication to improving the future.